For me, magic's an emotion that you bring out in someone, and we've all got it inside us when we witness something that is inexplicable, that completely blows our mind and kind of makes us change our view on the world. There's a lot of people who've watched my TV shows over the years, and for them it's like I've had like overnight success. But for me, it's been like 25 years of just working at this, and you know, that's a long night, 25 years. And there hasn't been like one defining moment. I felt it's been lots of small baby steps and the culmination of hard work and not taking no for an answer. If you think of magicians, I think of like places like Las Vegas, or even maybe like New York on Broadway. But Bradford at the time was a very deprived city. My mum had me when she was about 16, and my father went to jail when I was 4. It was a bit of a wrong one. Didn't really see or hear from him until I was 19 years old. I was definitely a misunderstood child. I seemed to find myself being interested and intrigued by all the things that none of my friends or none of my family would really understand or cared about. I came across magic from an early age. My grandpa showed me magic when I was about 11 years old, and I was fascinated by it, and then I ended up joining the circus. I know that sounds like a really far-fetched thing, you know, the kid that joined the circus, but I really did. But then I remember going back home, you know, to where I lived, and you know, when I go to school and stuff, everyone would just laugh at me and mock me and say, you know, what, this is stupid. So I ended up becoming, I guess, quite introverted in my school life. My nan and grandpa, they really did look after me, and you know, my mum did her best at the time obviously, but she was really young, she was a child herself, so it was kind of my grandparents, if I'm honest, who did raise me. My grandpa was the father figure that I never had in my life, and you know, thankfully everything he passed on to me, somehow I've managed to make it into a career. When I perform, I do find myself saying things that when my grandpa used to say to me as a kid, I was like, what are you talking about, you old man? Shut up. Like, but everything he said, I realise now, he was like the wisest man I've ever met. Trying things and not being disheartened if you get it wrong. My grandpa used to try lots of things and get it wrong, and boy, my nana would tell him how bad he'd got it wrong. But it never used to stop him, it never disheartened him, he'd always stick with things till the end. And I think that's the biggest thing you need to make it in any industry, is you need to have patience and the determination to never give up, no matter what gets thrown in your way. If an obstacle gets thrown at you, you've got to go through that obstacle or find a way to go over it. Don't let the obstacle stop you. It's really important to surround yourself with people that inspire you, people that are way smarter than you. There's that expression, oh, I want to be the smartest guy in the room. But actually, no, I want to be the least intelligent person in the room. Then I'm surrounded by people who I can learn from. Education is probably the most important thing. The more I became challenged in my magic, in a way, the more it forced me to find new ways to approach it, and reminded me how I know so little about this thing I love so much, and that I have so much more to learn. That's what keeps inspiring me. No matter how old I get, how much I learn, I'm never too old to be educated. I want to hopefully have inspired a generation of people to believe that they can do anything, and that, you know, no matter what surroundings they grow up in or what adversities they have to fight against, that they don't give up, and that if I'm a testament to anything, it's that if you just keep trying and you're persistent with it and you're determined, you can achieve anything.